Welcome back, adventurers. It is Tuesday. I agree, T Money. What a day. What a day, sir. I hope that you're doing okay. Thank you for your help, by the way. T Money's helping me considering I've had some tech issues with my computer. T Money's helping me spec out something. We're going to try and build something new. Just got off work, so a day and a half. Oh no, why? Tuesday. Tuesday, in it. Did you find RAM? Honestly, you know what's funny? Actually, I should send this to you. I ended up circling back to, I think, the same brand you originally sent me. But here, I'll send you, current list sent your way. But yeah, you'd be, bitch, please. Well, so you know what's ironic is it's like one of the only brands that has RAM short enough, which is hilarious because like it is shocking how little RAM is under 32 millimeters in height. Shocking how much RAM is over. I'm sorry, over 32 millimeters. It's shocking how much is taller than 32 millimeters in height. It's like it was so difficult. Apparently, dude, like I checked so many brands and all of them were like, it's 33, it's 36, it's like low profile at 34. I'm like, that's not low profile enough. Which is also wild considering that, like, you'd think Noctua being as popular as it is would be better fit for RAM sticks, but whatever. All right, Nugget, see you in a sec. How are you guys? I am not quite with it today. I haven't been with it very much in general lately, I feel like. I apologize for that. I don't really know how much of it. Like I said, I just moved the fan up on my cooler, but damn, it looks dumb, and you have to have a thick case. Fair. Um, what's odd is I have Dominators in mine, I'm pretty sure. Unless I changed it. I don't know. I have something in there. I don't know what I have in there right now. Now I think about it. But anyway, point is, whatever I have fits, but fit might be a loose term. Anyway, it's Tuesday, ain't it? And it well, I'm sure it's something. That's true. Is there a way to check? I don't know if there's a way to check. Open the case. I was gonna say, but that's kind of a bitch to do. Um, I was wondering if there was like a program I could check, but I don't know that there is. Maybe hold on. Maybe. Wait a second. I have a motherboard update. Is this part of why I've been having so much issues? I need to open up Armory Crate more often. It's got an update for both the motherboard and the interface for the graphics card. That seems like it could be important. I don't know if that's why I'm having such trouble. Doesn't say the date. It's doing things. It's popping up windows. It's pulling up my fan setup. It's running command windows. Doubt it. I don't know. Charge YOLO. It's running things. It's doing things. Whatever it is. Anyway, you're getting hacked apparently from Armory Crate, the approved Asus motherboard site. Did the music get really quiet? Okay, it's fading out. I was like, anyway. How is everybody? What do we want to see today? What are you guys feeling? I am in a game rut. I feel like there's nothing new or different lately. I've been playing the same games ad nauseum for a while. So I'm opening it up. What do we want to see played? I saw Death said that he wants to see something 2D side scroller or like a cat stream. Right now, Nyx has an eye infection, so the eye infection kind of takes precedence over a cat stream. But got a new roguelike similar to PlateUp that could be fun. Sea of Fools, I think. Happy Tuesday! Hello. Ghostly, how are you? Saber, hello. I'm back. Welcome back. Let me look up. Sea of Fools. Is it on Steam? Is it a Steam game? Sea of Fools. Oh, Ship of Fools. Seafaring cooperative roguelike. The art style is brilliant. Why do I recognize it? It looks very familiar. Oh, it's by the same team that makes Moving Up and Overcooked and Bravery and Greed. What is Bravery and Greed? Bravery and Greed looks amazing. I'm going to wishlist that. Hello, sir. Was Bravery and Greed free to play? Hello, sir. Want some cuddles? I think this might be free. Add to library. Oh, no, it's a demo. That's why I don't want the demo. Two-player multiplayer? It's only two-player. It looked like it was more than two. Is it only two? Oh, you're right. It is only two. Well, I'll put on my wish list. Dang, you missed the music? You did. You requested it, and then you left, and then it played. It does look like two, based off of what it says. But let me see. Yeah, you and your shipmate, not mates. Could make a good date night game for when Tot catches up on stuff. Can you guys see the void over there? Voiding. Hi, buddy. He's a cutie. The void. Ghostly has your Tuesday. We just got a bunch of Amazon stuff delivered. Um, Also, I must recommend modded Balatro. Much fun, many wows. Yeah, I've heard good things. Hermes was bragging about it to me. I'm just not a big modded game guy. A decent enough Tuesday. Went out with a friend to chat and catch up, so that was fun. Hell yeah! What'd you do? Where'd you go? I had the pleasure of seeing Don Ventari yesterday. He's in town for a work gig, and we drove down, had dinner with him, gave us some books because he is hooked on Brandon Sanderson and is trying to get me hooked further into Brandon Sanderson than I already am. Cheers, Death. Nugget. Guys, it's been a week. In the last 10 days, what do you decide? We're deciding now. I saw your requests. I am open to the cat stream can't the cat stream can't be a thing because right now Nick's has an eye infection and I don't want to put a spotlight on somebody who when he's not feeling super great. Um, from as far as side scrolls go, I know that Saber has wanted me to play Shovel Knight for a long time. Hollow Knight I started for the YouTube series and I need to continue it. Um, uh, Brain words, brain. Uh, this is new. Conquest UK drill. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. This is hilarious. I'm just listening to the lyrics of this song. It's bonkers. Turned his girl into a bagel, had him screaming, I need you, Cecil, is wild, dude. Is he second strongest? This is hilarious, dude. Oh my god, what a great track. We went to T. Allen's King Euros and just talked life. I don't know what T. Allen's King Euros is, but it sounds bomb, frankly. Euros are delicious, and I haven't had a Euro in ages, but it sounds really good. You know what I need? You know what we all need? Is a little pick me up in these trying times. Not yet sponsored time, baby. Baby, 3, 2, 1. Oh, oh, oh! It's a wet finger day. I got it on that knuckle, baby. Got on that. Got on that knuckle. You see that? You see that? Wet finger day. Cheers, Nugget. Cheers, Ghostly. I'm hoping this is a good pick me up. I'm curious how many people are in chat that remember the original video for this. The original viral Dragostea Day video. The viral kid? Well, this isn't exactly a kid. I guess to be fair, now they've referenced it in Fortnite, so maybe it's not as dated as a reference as I thought. Are you up to date with Demon Slayer? I've never watched Demon Slayer, so no. Actually, ironically, I've never watched a full-blooded anime. I've only ever watched like the entry animes. I've watched most of the original Dragon Ball. I've watched all of Avatar. Not an anime, but an animated series. I've watched all of Teen Titans. Anime adjacent. But the one true like full-blooded anime that I've ever watched a decent amount of was I watched a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho as a teenager. That's true. I have watched Invincible. I guess is Invincible an anime? I've never considered that. That's the thing, Charchu, is like, frankly, I think that argument's bullshit because, like, some people are like, oh, anime is only Japanese. And then I'm like, well, I've watched these other things. And they're like, well, like, all anime is animated series. I'm like, okay, well, these are animated series, but they're not made in Japan. Whatever. I don't know the language. I've watched some stuff, but I've never watched, like, traditional. The only, like, traditional anime I've ever watched that's, like, a full-blooded anime is I've watched a decent chunk of Yu Yu Hakusho. And like Zatch Bell was on Cartoon Network as a kid, but I never watched it. I never watched it consistently. I saw random bits. JoJo, never seen it. Saber has made me swear though that if I ever open the door to anime, the first anime I have to watch is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Right? That's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's the name. I feel like my words might be out of order. It sounds weird in my mouth right now. Oh, we've got a stretch break in 2 minutes. It's fire. I've heard it's a really good one. I know the main plot twist. It's been memed enough that I know the basics of the main plot twist. That's about all I know. I know almost nothing else. That's not the main plot twist. The dog thing? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Then a plot twist. No peck. I don't know what no peck means. We have an anime channel on the Cinephile forums. Yes, that's true. A cinephile, you mean? Um, but yes, that's why we have the cinema center. That's one episode twist. My daughter. Oh, nope. Also, hi, daughter. Cute. I kind of love that. Let's see. What's a fun thing to do? Also, Saber, I will say, as much as I'm in a game rut, the minute you finish that ROM, I am dropping everything to play it. So please let me know. I don't know what to do. I don't really feel like Minecraft because I have no stuff. I died and I lost all my stuff. Maybe the beginning of July. Let's go. And Jay's kindly warning people of anime references. Essay at all? Good. That's sounds like Jade, and I support wholeheartedly. I gotta give Jade props. Jade props turned into drops. I gotta give Jade props. Jade is great. Could do Vermintide. I could do Vermintide. If we had enough people to do Vermintide, I'm super down to do Vermintide. But I want to make sure we have a full team. And if we were to do Vermintide, I think that we should do it with the chat extension. That causes extra chaos. But I'm down to do that if we have a good group to do that with. Matter Beast! So does this guy just make videos from perspectives of enemies in Invincible? Like trash talking Invincible? Is that all this is? Ren! Hey! Hey! Ren, thank you for the 49 months.
Can't say
Wonderful
along.
to see you. Thanks
Just
for saying
wanted
hi.
to
I
say
hope that you
hi.
have a wonderful rest of your evening. Of all anime, also good guys. So he does like villain perspectives, trashing the heroes of like a bunch of different animes. Chucky, hello. We're deciding what we want to do today. And he also does good guys talking trash bad guys. Okay, cool. So he does both sides. That's hilarious. When Tide makes me want to practice flute using a pocket knife as the instrument. To watch or to play, and why? Why? I don't remember the last. I don't remember. Have we played together, or have you only played with other people? This is fascinating to me. Why is that? Honestly, it's just going for shock value of the statement, but I'm generally not a huge fan of it. Well, yeah, but why? I recognize its exaggeration. I'm so sad that we won't have more Invincible for a while. I love Invincible. I'm very excited about Invincible. I would love to have like a level up invincible gif. No good reason, just don't find it all that entertaining. Huh. How much did you play? And how many different characters did you try out of curiosity? Or do you just not like PvE like swarm games? I actually think, you know, somebody who I think would like Vermintide is Jackie. Because Jackie likes Left 4 Dead. And Left 4 Dead and Vermintide have a lot in common. About 2 of them and several hours with both you and other groups for a bit. Okay, I don't remember us playing, but I'm sorry. I would say at least, I would recommend at least trying every character once. Unless, well, let me put an asterisk on that. If you're not enjoying the game because you're not enjoying the way the game feels as a player, I would at least try every character once. If you're not liking the levels or like the mechanics and like the enemies, then there's not a lot to be done. DBZ. I'll have to look into it and add to my wish list. I think I've given you that list before. It's probably already on it. I'm glad my gaming sessions are memorable. There are plenty of very memorable gaming sessions we've had together. But to be fair, when was the last time we played Vermintide? Right? We've been gaming together for, at this point, near 7 years. 6.5 years. Pardon me if I've forgotten a few sessions. Looks like I have to add some stuff to that anime thread. Do it. Deep Rock surface level isn't my jam either. Only the chaos is fun. Honestly, I'm with you on that one. Deep Rock is one that I really only play with friends. I don't play Deep Rock at all on my own. Deep Rock is one that I play if other people want to play it, frankly. Vermintide as well, but Vermintide's one that I will try and loop in friends to play. Deep Rock is one that I generally am not going to propose to play, right? If that makes sense in differentiation. It's like there's just the genre. That makes sense. I think for me, Deep Rock is too slow. Vermintide feels more epic to me than Deep Rock does. There's a sense of action and gravitas to Vermintide that I feel like Deep Rock lacks. Like, Deep Rock either feels too easy, or if it's to the point that it's challenging, it mostly feels like it's your mistake. Where it doesn't feel like it's threatening. I don't know. That's my opinion. As me with most multiplayer games, don't touch most unless it's with friends. That's true. Honestly, I just feel like maybe it's, maybe I need to get back into story games. Because we've been playing nothing but multiplayer games for a while. And there's not that many multiplayer games that are new or different coming out. And so a lot of it's just getting stale. But the problem is doing story games on stream is tough because if people miss sections, then they're like, it. The problem with doing, I am very excited about Claire Obscura Expedition 33. I just don't know if I'm justifying spending the money on it. Surprised you didn't jump into Oblivion Train. So here's the deal. Full transparency. I've talked about previously on the stream that like I've been able to justify spending money on games because my company has supported like essentially expensing games, right? Like there's a certain degree of like I wasn't spending my own money on games. That has shifted as I've moved apartments, and I don't know if it's coming back or not yet. And And so now spending 45 or 60 bucks on a game full price is a bigger ask than it was a month ago. Game Pass. Fair. I'm not a huge fan of Game Pass, but like fair. Anyway, point is, but yes, VOD channel is something I'm working on getting back up and running. It's been a crazy 10 days, frankly. Full transparency, I don't know if I've talked about all of this on stream yet. I've talked about some of it in the Discord, and I've talked about some of it separately. In the last 10 days, right? I found out my grandpa has cancer. I got hit and run on the road, and now my car door won't open fully, and I'm having to deal with insurance because somebody else hit me on the road. My cat now has an eye infection, or we don't quite know exactly what the situation is, but my cat has something going on with his eye that has already cost us $500, and as of tomorrow will cost us a total of $800 between 2 different appointments and 4 different tests. And it's going to cost at least $1,000 for my deductible, regardless of what the insurance says of who's at fault or why, to fix the car. I'm still negotiating a promotion at work, and I'm transitioning to a new department where they have new programs and things that I'm not used to. And so there's a lot going on. So yes, the VOD channel is something that I've been meaning to get back up, and I intended to get back up by now, but it's not up yet. And that's why. Also, Tot's back from Germany, came back on Friday, spent most of the weekend recovering from jet lag. And is kind of like trying to play catch up to get back into the swing of work and all that jazz. Did they catch the guy or not? So I will tell you exactly what happened in order. I'll be completely frank. There's almost no chance they catch the guy because I got almost no identifying information about him because I was fully on just pure adrenaline mode. So I'm driving, right, on a 5 or 6 lane freeway. I don't know the exact number of lanes. I am in the second most right lane. The right lane has a on-ramp that is merging. I am coming up on the merging on-ramp. And then there's a lane to my left along with other lanes, correct? I am driving at 8 o'clock at night. It's dark and about 60 degrees. It's like 7:52. A car is coming up the on-ramp on my right. I am paying attention to the fact that they are merging into the lane on my right. The car to my left, which is not in front of me and not behind me, but is alongside me, out of nowhere, veers, not drifts, not turns, like swerve veers at me in the driver's seat of my car. Like, had I not reacted, his car would have gone into me in my car. Like, I don't know how to describe how harshly this guy turned. Out of nowhere. And it's not even like he was like cutting me off. He was not in front of me. He was turning into my car. I go full autopilot and just gut swerve. And I think I avoid him in the moment. In the moment, I am so autopilot meat puppet that I swerve to avoid him, and I think I managed to do it. And I cut the gap between this merging car and him. At that point, I am laying on the horn. He zooms into my lane in front of me, onto the shoulder, cuts through my entire lane onto the shoulder of the road, passes a car in front of all of us on the shoulder on the right before merging back onto the freeway. Like full shoulder curve. I am flabbergasted. My heart's beating. I don't think I've ever been so close to just straight up dying. But I think I avoided him. I get steady back in my lane. I switch to the left, past the car in front of me, and get a look at this guy. And he's in a black SUV. I did not even think to get the license plate. I should have gotten the license plate. I didn't know I was hit at this time. And I was just absolutely heart pumping, adrenaline fueled. What the hell just happened? And my curiosity of what's going on with this driver was the only thought that I did have, which I should have thought to get the license plate. I need to get a dash cam. That's true. I pull up next to this guy as we're getting the freeway splits into two, like maybe 800 feet from where this occurred. We're both going down the right split. He's now in the right lane. I'm now back in the... I switch to the left, get in front of the car, switch right. And now I'm level with this guy. And I look over. His window's half down. His eyes are like watery. And I don't know if he was high. I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know if he was just tired. He's wobbling in his lane. I told him, I rolled down my window and yelled at him, what the fuck? But I did not think I was hit at this point. So I'm like, I need to get away from this guy. So I do. And I was meeting Sefune he was showing me his HEMA group. I go to the park where I'm supposed to meet him. I park. I go to get out of my car and my door is resistant to opening. And I'm like, oh shit. And I squeeze out of my car and I look, and basically where the door is, if this is the side view of my car, right? Or I guess mirrored. So if you're looking at the driver's side of my car, this is the front and this is the driver's side door, right? Where the door is, the panel in front of the door is impacted. There's like a dent of where that car essentially sideswiped me. And it's shockingly small. It's like you would not have guessed I was in a car accident looking at this thing, which is why I thought I avoided him, frankly. It's very strange how little damage was done, but he dented in this one panel, and there's like some essentially like smear marks, for lack of a better term, in front and behind this dent. But the dent has bent the panel in such a way that my driver's door is now overlapping the panel. And so when I go to open my driver's door, it presses the panel in and the whole panel bends, and I cannot fully swing my door open more than halfway, which sucks. Luckily, the damage does seem isolated to that one panel, which hopefully keeps it more affordable. But I have no idea. And it has now been 4 business days. This is the end of the 4th business day, and I have not heard of an estimate from insurance yet, which is infuriating. Because I have to keep driving my car. So all said and done, it's been a hell of a few weeks. Yes. I apologize if I'm not on top of all of my projects. I'm working on it. Please have patience, and I appreciate your understanding. I'm just trying to keep my head on straight, frankly. Because unfortunately, not only is a lot to deal with, but it's been a very expensive week. Between last Wednesday and this week, between the cat and the car, that alone is going to be in the ballpark of $2,000 to $2,500 of bills. And in the meantime, my computer's blue screening, and I need to get parts before the tariffs kick in. So at least it's post-tax season. Yeah. So that's everything. So if I'm a little scattered, that's part of it. And that's not even mentioning the fact that, like, yeah, my grandma has my grandpa has fucking cancer. Um, and supposedly got imaging done today. So here's hoping we learn some more details. Um, but yes, that is that situation. I got no plates. The chances of them catching the guy in LA are slim to none, which sucks. And also means that like had I gotten the plates, they would have gone after the guy for my deductible, and I might have been able to get my deductible back. But considering, I did not, which sucks. I frankly thought I avoided a collision. I did not. Um, so that's everything ish. Um, as much as everything can be. Um, when you say it's finally becoming after, not a fucking clue. Who knows? What I do know is that the ports are empty now, and we're about to see a lot of issues with supply starting like next week, probably. Um, and that's honestly, that's the truth. I'm still alive, breathing, and standing, and that's a pretty big deal. Um, like I've been driving for what, almost 15 years, and like I've been in a couple of small accidents, but all of them have been like in parking lots, right? Like somebody not paying attention when they're backing out or whatever. I've never been in a on the road collision ever until now. Um, and I've never been in any collision that was like particularly threatening. Um, I have never in my life felt so close to just being murked, dude. I was floored. Um, so yeah, that's the sitch, Wade. Sleepy void boy. Sleepy. Um, so yeah. I'm probably gonna have to call tomorrow to check on that estimate because like it's been far longer than it should be, frankly. Um, but that they said that's the next steps is just waiting on the words brain. That's the next steps in terms of what I should be doing. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Might go get your own estimate. They will snowball you and try and find it super cheap. I don't know. I know I have a specific. Thank you for the lyric, Salty. Or why am I calling you Salty? It's Shalt, but whatever. Thanks for the lyric, Shalt. Um, they will slowball you and try and find it super cheap. That's true. I did give them the name of my shop, and my shop will probably be able to be like, yo, this is not that. But you can call me both. Well, what do you prefer? I thought you preferred Shalt. Do you not prefer Shalt? Um, but either way, I need to put some pressure on it. That's the insurance way. Yeah. I mean, like, it's been 5 days. I'm like, I need to get my car fixed. My door can't open all the way. Like, come on. Um, and I provided everything pretty immediately. So, like, let's get this rolling. Um, yeah, that's all of that, basically. It's kind of overwhelming, frankly. It's just a lot to handle at once. Um, And like my birthday's in like a week. I don't even know where to begin with that. Like, sure doesn't feel like it, you know? Um, so yeah, that's the sitch, Wade. I just kind of want some stuff to be done to like resolve, right? Get some stuff off the plate and put away. That would be nice. That's the goal. That looks like the exact same song. That's the same song. Anyway, it's almost 6:30. What are we feeling? What sounds fun? What's something we'd like to do? I'm like scrolling through my games to see if there's anything of interest. This feels like kind of jazzy, almost like old, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. from 2015. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn on the fan. It's a little warm in here. When does the second part of the Rivals season start? Is that a thing? Marvel Rivals season 2.5. May 30th. Still another month, dude. That feels so long. It's like right at that temperature where like if I don't have the fan on, it gets stagnant, it's too warm. If I have the fan on, it feels chilly. It's like right in that gap. Do we just do some Power Wash Simulator or something relaxing? Oh, they released a design preview for the Skull Merchant. Wow, 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 6 years. Hey! Hey! Knick-knack, thank you so much for the 72 months and a full streak.
Wow. 6
Never
years.
once having a gap. I appreciate it, sir. How are you? I hope things are going well for you. I hope work has settled down to some degree. They call me No Gap Nick. I don't even know what context that nickname would be relevant to. That's hilarious. Work's been the opposite, unfortunately. We just lost half our crew. Oh shit, dude. I'm sorry. I'm glad you were unaffected, but I'm sorry that means probably a bunch more work. Maybe girl. Amazing. Those were voluntary exits. I'll find out on Monday if I'm affected. No. Half of your team just straight up left? And now there's more coming? Half of them left and they're still having more cuts that you're waiting on? That's bonkers, dude. I'm so sorry. What is happening right now? It just feels like everything's on fire. T Money, oh God. I was gonna say I went to do it because I think that you're not joking, but I actually can't do it. I think he has to. T Money, can you delete that? Oh, actually, maybe I can. I can. Sorry, I thought I couldn't, but I figured out how. That's true. It's a crazy time we're living in. I wasn't watching Trust. No worries. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. To be fair, it's now an hour in. That's true. Wait, what'd I do? Pick something. I said I'm open to suggestions. We had one person say Vermintide. I said if we could get a team together, Vermintide would be fun. Um, I said I wasn't really feeling Minecraft because like I have no supplies and I don't want to just spend a whole evening grinding. Going back to school, but virtually starting in June. I saw that. Yes. Try the finals sometime. I have played the finals, M. John. It's very silly. We actually put out a short about it. But honestly, I think isn't that game kind of like that game had like a very brief lifespan. It like spiked and then has like been in decline, I think. Will you play Blueprints? I actually wishlisted Blueprints. So let me see. I wishlisted a couple games today. Let me see. Date added. So today I wishlisted the following based off of stuff I've seen recently, right? Ship of Fools and Bravery of Greed were the discussion earlier. I wishlisted a game called Dark Water that I think would be fun to do a group stream with. It sounds like T Money and Death and I are going to play it sometime soon. And then there's a fourth slot that I'm looking to fill. Blueprints, I wishlisted earlier today based off of, I actually saw an article about it in, I think it was either Forbes or the New York Times. And I was like, what is this gaming article doing here? Added that. Heard it's very good. It's also doing fairly well on Twitch right now. And then I added Windblown because Windblown is from the same developers as Dead Cells, and it's in early access of their next game. Both of those, so all of those games sound great. Picked up the game, rolled credits, let's go. That doesn't surprise me though. You've always been very like you've always had a deep finger on the pulse of puzzle games. That's something that I've always respected about your taste, is that you're really in tune with that genre. And I would be lying if I haven't checked some of the games you've played and added them to my wish list because of the fact that you played them. But puzzle games are one thing. Gotta be. It's too niche a category. Starving out here. Honestly, it's a category I want to play more of. I've seen some really fascinating games in that category that I'd like to play. Let me see if I can find. There's another one that I added not today but recently that I think I saw. It might have been. Uh, it might have been Kip Play. But I'm looking for Gora Goa. Is this the one where it's like pictures? Yeah. Yeah, Nick's got great opinions. I respect Nick's takes on games in pretty much every category. Although I do recognize that we don't always agree, I very much respect his opinion. For example, Nick likes survival games much more than I do, for one thing. But puzzle games is definitely something that I want to do more of. Survival is greater than Vermintide. I said it. I mean, that's fair. And honestly, like, look, like, I enjoy Vermintide, but I don't think that Vermintide is like a pinnacle of anything. Like, I think like Vermintide is very like high middle of my games list, I would say. Survival tends to be pretty low in my list of games. And I think it's purely because I don't like the chore of survival games. Do you have Baba as you wish listed? I think so. Let me look. I know that one's kind of old. Baba is you. Wait a minute. Nick. Thank you very much, sir. Well, I guess I know what we're doing today. Nick just gifted us blueprints, so let's go give it a shot. Happy birthday early. Thank you, sir. That's kind of you. I'm excited. Baba is... I do have Baba as you wish listed, by the way. I checked it and then I got distracted. Get a notepad now? Do I need a notepad for this? I mean, I have a notepad if I need it. Let's give this a shot. We'll give this a shot. Have you played this, Saber? Let me pause tunes. I've switched category. We're going to dive in. Let me set up the thing. Thanks, T-Money. Also, I will open up Peanut Gallery if anyone wants to experience this with me. Just let me know. But here, I'll grab a notepad. I've got one here. Graphics. This is my computer. Cool. Is volume good? Oh, press right click when you're done. I hit escape. Did I? Okay, I did. I should probably read the whole thing. This game, like all roguelikes, is best enjoyed when you seek out new things. Don't wait if a run gets busted from a bad RNG. There's always something new to learn. I'm cool with that. I do love roguelikes, so I'm cool with that. Hi, Emmy. How are you? The Steam Notes is a great tool for this also if you don't have a notepad handy. I do have a notepad handy. And I don't want to rely on other people's notes. Well, let's give this a shot. No, they're notes you can take and pin on screen. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know Steam had that function, frankly. Also, oh, I didn't have that. I'm like, Discord showing up, which means that the game capture wasn't working. I didn't have the game capture selected. It's fine. It's good. But yeah, so if anyone would like to hop in Peanut Gallery, it is open. Let me know. It's a newer function. Huh. If I just got text my grandma's passed away. I'm sorry, Emmy. That's so rough. I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm glad that she's suffering. Man.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of
Fabulous
Mount
name.
Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all
The animation is
wills and
beautiful.
codicils heretofore made by me.
What's a codicil? That's a word I'm not familiar with.
And bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Family politics.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Interesting. Codicil is what overwrites a will. Got it. Heard, Emmy. I'm very sorry, but I'm glad that she's no longer suffering. Hopefully she passed peacefully. The reflection in the water was super cool. Okay, is there a tutorial, or am I just freewheeling? Okay. Blueprint. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few common ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all of my love and best wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it by pressing tab. Okay. So is this... Oh, and we can call it a day. Okay, interesting. So is this kind of... Searching this day can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. This feels a very Betrayal at House on the Hill so far. In concept, at least. Are these important? Queen of Diamonds. Ace of Spades. Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. I don't know if this is important, but they look important. Forward. Joe Pool, thank you for the biddies. How are you, sir? All right. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 feet. Big. 2 items, though. I don't know what the items do yet. Is there a timer? I'm going to do bedroom. That seems like the footprint resource seems the most beneficial right now. Okay. Considering I don't know what any other mechanics are, and that seems to be a fairly basic mechanic. That seems... The trunk is locked. Okay, we have a locked trunk. I need a key. And I doubt the key is in here. It might be in here. It does not appear at first glance to be in here. I can't crouch. It doesn't appear. We continue on. Storeroom. A key. Cool. A coin. I don't know what the coins do. A broken lever. Okay. We have an item. A diamond. And a key. Cool. Can we open the trunk with said key? Use key. Just steps? Oh, was I saying feet? Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. Ooh, okay. Redo. I have money. What is a puzzle piece? You're only rank 2 in the bedroom? You say this as if you're informed. When you draft a room, you can press tab to show the map at current. Got it. So if I do that, I see. So this feels very, very betrayal. But I didn't realize I cut off this category. So I really shouldn't go this way at all. Can I? You must select one to draft. Okay, so I can't back off. I might as well get the coins then. I don't think I get anything else from this. An apple. 2 steps. Massive. What is this? Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Fridays. We've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Okay. Leave it in the pantry. We're in the pantry. Got it. We're in great shape. We're getting money. We're getting fruit. Envy, I said, you act like you're informed on this subject, is what I said. Rank is how deep into the house you are. Where's rank? Oh, rank 1. I see. I understand. Well, I have to go den, right? Or else I get locked in. Because if I do closet or guest bedroom, which sucks because 10 feet's massive, but den seems to be the play here. Gem. Okay, so I still have room to expand, but I want to make it to I'm presuming the antechamber is important, so I'm gonna try and go north. A nook, a hallway, a corridor. Well, if I go nook, then I block myself again. Corridor is always left unlocked. Can rooms lock? That seems important. Let's go hallway. I want to see if I can... Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. I want to keep going north. I don't know if the antechamber is important. 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. I don't know what stars do. But that forces me left, which is dangerous. But we like to live dangerously. We're doing it. Okay. Well, I have to remember what the cards are. 4 of diamonds. Ace of spades. Queen of diamonds. I feel like these are important. I don't know if they're important, but they feel important. What's this? The fixed stars. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects of the accompanying appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations. Oh, okay, you get stuff based off of what you see. Who can say? They feel important. I don't know a lot about stuff. Oh, I see. Hold on, does right click do it the other way? I've messed up. Am I stuck? Okay, cool. Oh, it's based off of which side I'm facing. That makes a great deal more sense. I can't drop off ledges. Good to know. Right. Right. Go up more. Are these books? Is the staircase made of books? Or are they just cool? They might just be cool steps, but they look. Did I make it? Are we back? Can you hear me? You know what I probably should have done is perhaps finish that update for the motherboard before I came back, but whatever. Hold on, let me fix the GoPro. Oh, don't like the fact that it's doing that. Um, is it gonna work for me? Why didn't I turn it on? Okay. Let's see if it's gonna work. And then we'll get back to it. Apologies, chat. There we go. Hello. Envy, remind me of your son's name. Also, does it save when it crashes? Does anyone know? Did I lose all that progress that I was excited about making? Gabe. Hi, Gabe. New game. That sucks. I was excited. I felt like we had a strong start. I don't know if we had a strong start. Seemed like a strong start. Felt like a strong start. Felt good. Take two. Can I skip this? Hold the skip. Can you sleep peacefully now? Good night, Gabe. Thanks for watching. All right. Okay, so they are the same paintings. We can skip through this stuff because we know how it works. Exhaustion. I don't know if it matters that I read them. I'm going to do the same order and see if I can get the same stuff. I don't know if it will let me get the same stuff. We're going to find out. I don't know if it's auto-generated. Can I get the storeroom? Different. We'll take the guest bedroom. Key card. Cool. Okay. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hope your health improves shortly. Okay, so the billiard room has a puzzle. Oh, every time I enter the bedroom, I get more steps. That's big, actually. Corridor, hallway, den. We do the den here. We get the gem back. Start building up our resources again. Scan around. We'll go right wing. Hey, storeroom. All right. 10. Is that important? That seems prominent and important, and I don't think I noticed that before. So I think that that's new. 10. We gotta remember the number 10. I should write these things down. So tag 10. This is why we have the notepad. I understand. Is that a card? Bluebird bathing suit. Okay, that's... Was that there before and I didn't see it? Or was that not there before? So many questions. Hey, Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds. I should just draw a diamond. Ace of Spades. I'm going to do letters because shapes are dumb. What was I thinking? Diamond, spades, clubs, hearts. All different letters. Cool. So we should do corridor. Otherwise, we're locked. Front windows. Cool. Hat. Nothing. We need something that turns right. Nook. We take Nook. A key. This is a pleasant nook. I love this nook. What a pleasant little design. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventures, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool. Okay. Interesting that that would mention that here, when there's nothing in particularly of note in this room that I can see. Food for sale. We do the West Wing Hall here. I have plenty of footsteps. Keep going north-ish. Parlor. I don't know what puzzle pieces do yet. Let's try this. A rather curious wind-up key. Oh, component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was with great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it'd been quite a while since we had been in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game. I feel like if Nick Nack and I lived in like the 1930s, these are the type of letters we'd send each other. Rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter the details you'll need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounded game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There'll always be at least one box which displays only true statements. One box equals true. There'll always be at least one box which displays one plus. There'll always be one box which displays only false statements. 1 plus box equals false. Only one box has a prize. The other 2 are always empty. 1 equals prize. Got it. I love that. We should do that anyways. I'm super down for that. Dear Nick Nack, your presence has been greatly missed in the passing months. Oh, hey! This is the blue box. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. Okay, so one of these is, at least one is always true. Ugh, ads. Oh, no! Hey! Hey!
Usually
Knick-knack, thank you for the gift. It's a
gifted
cat.
Tier 1 sub to Lady Catastrophe. They have given 91 gift subs in the channel.
So it has to be the blue box because this is true. And the blue box is true. We know is true because this is true. So these 2 are true. And at least one is always true and at least one is always false, which means that this has to be false, which means that the blue box is full. Easy. You're assuming the white box isn't lying. I know the white box isn't lying because the blue box is blue. This is the blue box. It is blue. Therefore, this is true. The blue box is true because the blue box is blue and says it's blue. So these 2 are true, which means that this one has to be false. And the blue box is empty. Therefore, the blue box has stuff in it. Pantry, observatory. Okay. So I have dead-ended myself no matter what. That seems like it sucks. I have gems, though, so I might as well try this. Try the observatory again. same thing. Kat, how are you? I hope you're having a splendid day. Yeah, I'm down to be like faux sophisticated pen pals, Knickknack, if that's something that you're down to do. We look upon the stars. Gain 1 gold. But now we're stuck, right? There's no way out of this. Wait. No, but it's still dead-ended. Damn. So that's it. I have no other routes. So I must call it a day. Right? Because there's no other way. Save and continue. So yeah, I have to finish the day for it to save. Damn, I was excited about that first run. Oh well, we let it go. We're on day 2. The fact that it reflects in the pool, chef's kiss. So good. I do think we always start middle, because middle seems to be the safest in terms of the least chance of getting blocked somewhere. We do bedroom again. We like bedroom. Bedroom gives us extra steps. No chest in the bedroom this time. That's different. Nook goes north. We do Nook. Wait. I need to see if the cards are the same. They are. This is the second time I've seen 4 stars, though. I feel like the stars are important. A breaker box. That seems important. But I don't want to block off a way, so we're going to do hallway first. What is this? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Right. But we're not in the West. Oh, we are. Are we in the West Wing? The den. Cool. This continues to lead north. I don't know if we're supposed to go to the antechamber. It just seems like that's the only other place, which seems important. But maybe I am basing that too much on betrayal. Gem requirement is 2. I don't have 2. So we do pantry. Banana. We have found one of the fruit. Do we need something that goes right? Chapel. Observatory. We do have a gem. So I wonder if this counts other days. Let's find out. It does. Okay. Fascinating. Good to know. I like that. That wasn't addressed before. Or coat? It's a coat. A coat and a cot? That seems poignant. Why are those words one letter apart from each other? We will find out. I have a key. I'm assuming. No, I'm not assuming. I have a lot of footsteps. Clearly, the things that I pick up interact with other elements, and there's also clearly some sort of clues for things. Can I paint? Can I paint the walls? If I paint the spare room, does it do something? Appears not. We continue. Fuck. Okay. Well, now I'm going to lose a lot of footsteps going back. But I gain 2 back when I go through the bedroom, at least. I could also go that way. Let's do that. Okay, chapel still goes north. And we have a coin to spare. The fact that it's a chapel and it's got a tithe is hilarious. Okay, nope, just the bottom of the candelabra. Do these mean anything? Oh wait, they've got numbers. Wait. Okay. Hold up. I don't know if this is important. Ho. Paddle? Pitchfork. Sweep. Chimney sweep broom thing. 5. Where's 5? Broom. I'm glad I didn't say broom. I don't know what that's called. The thing that you whip horses with? Tassel? Scepter. I hope it's not the name of the things, because I don't know the difference between the farmer and whatever this is. A gardener? Maybe? Is it gardener? It could also be gardener, baker, farmer. Chimney sweep. Maid. Jockey. Queen. But the items will be close enough that we know. Horse flogger. They're called jockeys. Okay, so I definitely need this. Although the key would be nice. I could do the key as well. Then I'm going to lose a lot of footsteps. The pal is called a flogger. The other one's like a pizza paddle. It's not a paddle. I think it's more important to get to the top. So I'm going to do this first. I don't know for sure. I have no way of knowing this. Oh, wait. Another queen of diamonds. Do I need to rewrite it down? Quarters always left unlocked. Big. I still don't know if rooms lock behind me. Because the fact that it's left unlocked seems purposeful. Guest bedroom. But then it's, I gotta go parlor. Puzzle game. And key. Wait, do I get this? What's this? Ooh. Does this have a new thing? May the 2nd, huh? Perhaps it's part of the game. This box is the white box, so that's false. This box is the black box, also false. Which means that this one has to be true. The blue box contains the gems. Blue box. Big. Locked. Damn. I need more keys, bro. They will not lock behind you. Why does it say remains unlocked? What was this? Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff... something. Can I not flip this? I would love to flip that over. Oh, right, the coins. What happens if I come in without a coin here? 2 items. I really need a key. Oh my, T-Money. Okay. Compass. Hell yeah. Big. The umbrella looks like I can pick it up, but apparently not. All right. So I need to work my way back to the bedroom. Yeah, right. A lot of footsteps being used up here. Gain 2. So it actually doesn't spend 1 to go in the bedroom, which is nice. It just straight up adds 2. Guest bedroom, storeroom though. We need the storeroom. We need this key. Okay, now the painting's different. Bird is still here. Appears to just be a bird. Wait, what's this? No. Key. Diamond. Open safety pit. We have a key, but we might as well open this up while we have the chance. Because there's 2 rooms here that are just going to dead end. Or we just do this. We breaker box it. It'd be nice to figure out what the breaker box is for. Keycard entry system. Off? Maybe. I think I just turned on the lights in the garage. I haven't seen the garage. But perhaps that means that I don't know if the keycard entry that I turned off means that, oh, I don't want to do that though. I have to leave those. As tempting as those are, I need this key to move forward. Okay, do I go spare room, right? So I don't lose another coin to the chapel. I have 2 coins left. And either way, it's going to lead to the same room, so I might as well. What a cool conundrum this game is. I like this a lot so far. It's also very calming in a strange way. Use key, please. After rank 8 has been achieved. courtyard. Well, I don't need to go back to the parlor. So I might as well do courtyard here. And I have a gem for it. Freaking beautiful, dude. Can I use the shovel? I can. Can I dig here? Negative. But that seems like it might be important. We go north. Dining room, guest bedroom, drawing room. We go dining room. Rank 7. So honestly, actually, if I go one more, then I get the food. Is the rank the distance? Locked. We do drawing room for sure here. Dinner time! We do that. Porterhouse steak. Honestly, that sounds so bomb. Plus additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. Do I have a showroom? Storeroom. I don't yet, but I can probably get one. You said there are 2 piles of dirt? Hold on. I don't want to do that until I get more rooms. Wait, is it 20? Screw it. I'm doing it. Also, that sounds so good, dude. Maybe I'm just hungry, but that sounds so good. Oh, I see the dirt. A turnip. And some coins. Big news. All right, well, we've got plenty of footsteps. Let's go see if we can get to this antechamber. The fact that this unlocked right before we got to the end is massive. Well, right before we got to the requirement, I mean. Is there anything? Right, the drawing, we can redraw in certain places. Anything of important here? I don't think so. Locked, damn. Damn, dude. All right, so we go courtyard, I guess. Because the dining room is also locked, yeah? Yeah. This, in theory, shouldn't be. I'm in trouble. I'm stuck. Right? I have no more keys. And I have no other routes. Damn. All right. That sucks. West Wing favored. True. Day 3. Woo! Let's go. Thank you, Nick. This game's awesome. I like this game a lot. Okay, real quick. I am going to use the restroom. Let me put up... Give it up for day 3! Let me pause real quick. And I'm going to use the restroom. I'll throw up the BRB screen. We'll be back in a minute and we will continue on. So don't go anywhere. Oh, shit. I'm getting a cheese stick. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck right off. No. But yeah, I can never do just an eating stream because Dinny will come all over his laptop and it'll be broken forever. Maybe that was a little too much. I'm gonna back that off.
Look behind you while running? Oh, fuck me. So in other words, don't go down that hallway. Noted. Holy hot fuck. Oh my god. It's gonna make me go down the hallway, isn't it? Can I use the elevator? Is this an option? Lovely. Lovely. Just what we asked for. Alright. Guys, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna run down the hallway.
Tot, have you met Death?
I don't think so.
Death,
Hello.
Tot, Death.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. Hello, hello.
No, he is Kitty, not Death. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. 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 See, Farrah, it's not boring. I just got gangbanged. Checks for Dictator Tot. All right, we continue. Day 3. Oh, the chests vanish. Rough skis. All right. Well, we start as we always do here. Honestly, I think we start storeroom. Same drawing. Gem, key. I don't know what paintings are important. We'll try and go east. Parlor, puzzle game. We like the parlor and the puzzle game. This box is blue. True. The gems are in the true box. Could be true or false. This box is black. So they're in the white box. These two are true. This one is false. The gems are in a false box. Easy peasy, baby. We continue moving forward. Den or breaker box? We go den. Interesting, I can't rotate rooms. That's one thing I'm semi-surprised by. But I guess it makes sense if they have a fixed algorithm that they're going with. Bedroom, pantry, nook. I want to go north. This is the only one that goes north. And we get another key out of it, which we've proven becomes important. We also find the magnifying glass, which is big. Don't know what it's useful for yet, but it's going to be useful for something. All right, north. Corridor. I think we go corridor. Just get it nice and straightforward, moving along. Bedroom, guest bedroom, drawing room. There's 4 slots? We're on the farthest right we can be. I'm okay with bedroom here. Get the 2. give us a little bit of flexibility in approach. We unlock the door. That kind of sucks. We only have one coin. But it does give us 2 directions. I think we go chapel and we check to see if the paintings have moved. Have the paintings changed order? They have not. The paintings or the glass is always in the same order. Okay, we have to go right. Considering we won't be able to go back through the room without more coins. So we need the observatory, which we get another star for. Graph. Minecart? Is this pole and coal? Stock. I should have paid more attention to what the first one was. All right, let's see. 3. The slice. 3 steps. Okay, cool, great, grand. We have another key. We're running out of keys, though. Hallway. Nursery. We need the hallway. West wing is more likely to be locked. Damn. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. That seems important. And it's a really good layout. We're going to do that. Thank you. Safe code 9083. Write that down. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items at the house. When items are spread, they're immediately placed in several rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. So I wonder if like the pantry, for example, I wonder if that like spreads fruit. The billiard room. If we get a key in the closet, we could continue to move forward. We do have a down here. I'm gonna do the closet. Thank everything. To the hallway. We continue north. Security. Ooh. Okay. I think we do security here. First off, it's a new room, which I don't know if those matter, but somebody said new room. Thank you for the lurk, Saber, and also viewing inventory. It's a good directional spread. What the fuck? There's a cutscene? Is the plot thickening in this room? Oh, new room. You know what? This game just gave me a concept of something of, can you imagine a game that when you load into it, it records your microphone And then that becomes like you find a room that has all of the recordings of you talking while you play. That mean. Okay. Blue memos equals true, red memos equal lies. Oh, so that's good to know. So the West Wing is less likely to be locked. Not a memo. Is there anyone else in any of the screens? Because that would be nutty. There's another person chilling somewhere. Nursery. The fact that I move in that one is cool. What's this? Sure is something fishy on that line. Oh, should I? Oh, hold on. View estate inventory. 0 fruit, 0 gems. Cool. Change offline mode. So see 1 or 2 secure doors with low setting. Okay, so we want to go low. And we want to do change offline mode to unlocked. I see. So now what we need to do is we need to find the breaker box, turn off the power, at which point I don't have the terminal passcode yet. Cool. We're getting into the thick of it. Hold on, there was something you said on the line. Oh, unless written by hand. Cool. So then let's see what these say. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out. Two can be found in security and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns should be directed as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Password is scribbled out. You got to access security doors and more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Cool, that makes sense. So I need more keys the further I go. The antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. So I need a lever to get into the antechamber. Noted. This game's fucking cool. Damn. Damn. That's bad news. We'll do guest bedroom, I guess. Gem. Anything here? Nothing. Cool. So we need to We go down in the conference room and hope we get a key. We're learning things, though. So yeah, so doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked is a lie. So I want to stay west in order to... Oh, was this there before? God damn it. Safe code is 9083. So this is false. Out of curiosity, does that make it the terminal code? .9083. Incorrect password. Damn. Okay, so the safe code is not 9083. Which is interesting because that means that we've learned nothing about the safe. I also have 0 coins. So what do I do about the chapel? Oh, I can just go in with no money. Four items is huge. I do that. Oh, but I could have done the breaker box. It's fine. We got a key. We'll get back to the breaker box. Do gems count as items? Occasionally save when traveling longer distance. Cool. We'll take that. I don't know if gems count as items. It would appear probably so. Gems do count. Got it. Okay. Well, I have a key now, so I can go through security. Honestly, that's better, because the key card ultimately leads the wrong way anyway. So less important. Saved with the shoes. Power source. I want the drawing room so that I can continue to go north. Anything of note? Looks like negative. 10 is still the thing. Don't know if that's important. We want this to be able to continue. Redraw floor plans. We do that. We do that. We do that. Pantry. I can only do it once, though. Courtyard. We could get the shovel. I think the shovel is probably worth it because we don't know what we'll get. Oh, the shovel's not here anymore. Now there's just a chest. Interesting. So we're not guaranteed the shovel in the courtyard. Okay. Duly noted. Locked. Please don't be locked. Damn it. Problematic. All right. Damn, dude. Bad luck all around. All right, so I'm going to have to go all the way back. That's a lot of steps. Should on the breaker box. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. I want left, not down. Down, down. I mean, it's straightforward. I just follow it. Go all the way back to the entrance hall. Let's go run and shoot. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. But we can't, if we lock ourselves off, we're screwed. So we gotta go spare room. Nothing. I want the breaker box, but I don't want to block ourselves off. And we get the fruit. This should all go to the conference room. So now if I go back to the conference room, leads to a room color of your choice. Oh, there's colors. I still don't know what the lavatory does. But red seems bad. We've seen the billiards room red. Oh, I get to choose. Okay. Corridors always seem to go straight in some way. Bedrooms give... Purples give... I think bedrooms are purple. They give bonuses. Blue does stuff. I don't know what green is. I don't seem to be able to do blue. I think we go orange. I think we try and take a hallway here. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Aquarium is every color of room. What does that mean? Does that matter? We still have the shovel. I have 27 steps. We keep going north. We save that room. Spread. 3 keys is big, big. And it's a dead end either way. We take the keys, dude. Huge news. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services are required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Cannot open the car. As cool as that would be. Also lots of boxes that I also clearly cannot open. Is there a shovel in here? No shovel. But a broom. A mop. I don't know what that does. Oh, I have the magnifying glass and the running shoes. I've already drafted these, so I don't know that there's much benefit to the nursery now. Kind of need the running shoes. I guess we do nurse. Well, no, I can't gem requirement, so I can't click this, right? Yeah, so I have to do coat check. There's no item to retrieve. I guess the magnifying glass. No, I don't want to check anything. I want to keep it for now. I need it. We have 3 keys. We see if we can make it. We have a long route to go. But if I can make it to that courtyard, I'm 2 away from the antechamber. And I've actually got the keys to do something about it. Also, I think we passed the conference room, which I think now has a bunch of fruit in it. Question mark? Which might give us a bunch of food. Or a bunch of steps. That's what I'm looking for. The garage is big. Always check something if you have the steps at the end of the run. True, exactly. I have a coin for the tithe. Not that I think it matters. There was a chest somewhere. Oh, it was in the courtyard. Okay. So first things first. I go here. I take a step for the conference room. Because I think there's food in it. Is there food in the conference room now? I can't tell. Do I not commit? I checked the security camera. It did say spread. View estate inventory. No. Okay, good thing I didn't waste the step. That kind of sucks. But alright. Honestly, I think we pray for the trunk here. Well, I come back for the trunk. I need this so bad, dude. Would you look at this? Massive value. We have a lot of rooms. What do I get? If there's a boiler room. Damn, I didn't do the boiler room. I need the steps. I paying for the trunk? Is it sick? I think I need value from the trunk. A boudoir. Okay, the kitchen though. Shit. That's actually hugely problematic. That's hugely problematic. I didn't think about the fact that I could have had... I guess we explore. There's no other way for me to get to it. I've blocked it off. Unless there's like a way to reshuffle rooms. Christmas tree. Okay, the safe is in a red gift box. The fact that I can't use the music box is a crime. Shoes. Yeah, we keep exploring. I used my last key. Rooms are more important than the trunk, I think. Keys for sale. Hilarious. Okay, the garage now has power. Can I open the garage? All right, we've got a couple things. So now we want to go... Conference room will have a room behind it that we can now get to. And the garage will have a thing. Well, we've done the breaker box once. What day are you on? We're on day 3. Billiard room. Did I take the nursery? I did not. Okay, so here's this puzzle. Can I play billiards? No. A bar. So this dart, is this the dart thing? Is this the game? Why is this blue? King Dilly Dee! King Dilly Dee, thank you for the raid. How is Super Mario Party Jamboree? Okay. So if I know darts, which I don't very well, but these are...
Welcome.
Oh. Is divisible by 4. No. 6. 10. What in the world? Okay. This is a puzzle. Alright, so 16. 4 times 10 is 40. What's the deal here? It's clearly a math puzzle. No, it said you don't need math. Hold on. Those are mirrored. So blue is subtract. I understand, I think. Is there a 2? 10 minus 4 is 6. Is there 6? Is there a 2? Or is it addition? There's no yellow. 15 minus 7 maybe? Is it 8? 10 minus 8 is 2. There's 2. 2 times 5 maybe is 10. Order of operations. 7. Oh, I've forgotten my colors already. Seven times 4. No, 7. Fuck. No, it's got to be 12 divided by 4 times 3. Or times 7 is 21. Fuck. What? Hold on. No. The highest number is 20. 12 minus 7 times 4. Well, I know what I want to room check. That makes that a very easy choice. I don't have much else that I can unlock because I could unlock the courtyard. I don't really want many doors. Many doors there would be good, but not that good. What's the other thing? I need to go to the garage, which is not close, but it's also where the code check is, so that's worth. Had connection issues, so I wasn't able to play Mario Party, but played Fall Guys first. Hell yeah! And thank you, Dilly D. I appreciate it. How was your stream? Sorry, I got distracted by a puzzle. So left. Gain 2. Oh, it does cost 1 still. I didn't think it cost 1. That kind of sucks. To the code check. No worries, stream was good and won a game of Fall Guys, so felt good to get a W. Let's go! Get that crown, baby! I've never gone on the porch. Can I go on the porch? I wonder. Why? Would it tell me the word spread there if the fruit doesn't spread? Unless the conference room is lying to me. Well, here, let's do this first. We have power. I'm outside. Little stream. Well, I'm gonna snooze that. Okay, wait. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can, that answers that. I can go out on the porch, which seems to be potentially important. What is this place? Can I trade item? Did I get stuck? I got stuck. got stuck. I'm a silly boy. Trade the magnifying glass for a salt shaker. What does a salt shaker do? Oh, cool. Well, I messed this up. I'll have to come back to this. Hopefully it resets. But so I guess I should stop here at the beginning of every day. Set that up because it seems to give me like a bonus for the run. Question mark. Oh, I can sprint. Have I always been able to sprint? Oh, make a wish. I don't know if that does anything. Oh, there's a lot to explore outside. Clearly, I was missing something. Another gate. Tent. The rules set forth in Great Uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, your Giannis put to good fabrics very spread with off-site sleeping quarters. Oh, well, that's just justification for that mechanic, I guess, right? Oh! Wait. Come on. 9, 0, 8, 7. Damn. Was it 3? Is this 3? Did I just write it wrong? No, it definitely seems like 7. Damn. So clearly that's for something. I just don't know what yet. What's over here? A bunker. What is these? I do not know, and it does not open. Understood. Alright, well, while I run, I'm gonna have some pizza. I think I just go to Coat Check and check the key. And then call it for the day. Cool. We're getting closer. Very productive day. We learned some interactions. This game is beautiful. I like this game a lot. Nick Knack, again, thank you so much. Because I'd read about this game, but I, like, full transparency, I'm good about, like, setting aside stuff like this for, like, a rainy day, but I'm not good at, like, committing to that thing for that, like, if that makes sense. I'm not good at, like, actually coming back on a rainy day to do it. And so it is likely I would not have played this game for a while. Special 4 plans now cost feet instead of... Ooh, I think that's very worth. I think that's very, very worth. Notice determination. Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the ground have been greatly appreciated. Half-hearted? However, I regret to inform you that your services at the ground page of Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. The decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the state are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage. I'll be honest. How much of those conversations have, what the hell? Okay. How much of those conversations have taken place before Claire Obscura? Because I think that Claire Obscura is gaining a lot more traction. Unless, but is this game an indie developer? I could very much see this game getting like indie of the year. It doesn't appear that there's anything I can do in here. There's a dirt thing, but I do not yet have a shovel. Here's a question: does the garage stay open? No, the board is gone. Oh wow, the outer things count as footsteps. Noted. I've lost some ground. So then yeah, I could very much see it being an indie of the year. Let's do the coins and get some food back. That's back with the food. Corridor, guest bedroom. We'll do guest bedroom because we want to stay west. Magnifying glasses back. Just in case we need it. Enjoy mathematical puzzles. Oh, I didn't know the rules of darts. That was it. I did need to know math, but I did not need to know darts. Which is funny because I was like, I don't know darts. That's great. All right. Cool. I'm ahead of the game. I have extra steps now. I want to stay west because west. Nook or bedroom? I think that bedroom's more worth here. I'm already ahead. Let's get the key. Keys seem particularly valuable. And I seem to be spending them too quickly, frankly. Step requirement. Huge. Four stars. Cool, we know this. Currently in the house. Keycard system. So I have to set this every day. Low. Offline mode unlocked. Nothing in the house yet. Cool. We continue on. We go parlor to keep going, because otherwise we're... Well, we could go spare room. I don't want to curve back east. Honestly, I kind of want to just book it to the north, but we need a lever, it said, right? So we're going to have to find that again. We found it once. Den is big. We grab this, we stick left. West wing is less likely to be locked. So yeah, even better. Green rooms do not cost anything to draft. The garage again. But that dead ends us, so we do West Wing Hall. Is this free open? Another bedroom. Oh, this is the first bedroom. Storeroom. We do storeroom. We grab some stuff here. Big, big, big. Big, big, big. Same drawing. Same drawing. Gem. Key. I still don't know if that drawing is important or not. Hey, look. Good thing we got a key. Observatory, we know on the 4th star, which we have, something important happens. Vial tub. Don't know what that means. The 4 stars has been important. Diamonds minor. 1 diamond. Okay. Why have there been all these, like, constellation images of 4 diamonds then? So there goes both my keys. Courtyard. I think we do this and we hope for the shovel. Because otherwise this is pretty... Nope. A hammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlocks trunks. Cool. Will admit, would like it to be able to break down doors, but that's okay. I'm getting really unfortunate room direction here. Okay, we do this to keep going north. Unfortunately, no chest in the bedroom this round. Damn. We need keys. Boudoir. Passageway. Passageway for sure. Kind of creepy. Items for sale is pretty good. They probably have keys. What does it say? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. That's a lie. Without. Back in the first week of December, payroll for all live out. Oh, this is the same thing. Security in the lab. Okay. Oh, with... No, no, no. Is it with fire without fur? So with E without E? Is it a fir tree? Is that enough to identify it as a fir tree? Or is it like Tinder something? I do not know. Is this a game? Can I not play the game? That'd be so fun. Maybe I need coins. I do have coins. Alright. Oh, the shovel. Damn. These are expensive. Alright. We'll come back. Parlor. Weeds out. We do that. What's that? A coin purse? Helpful. Alright. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. There is no U in this. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box containing the letter B. Okay. So let's do some stuff here. So one of these is false. The statement containing the letter B. All three of them contain the letter B. So this must be true. Because all three of them use the word box. So this is true. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U is false. This contains the letter U. No. This has the letter U, so the gems are not in a box with the statement with the letter U. This has U, and I think this U counts as U, so I think it's blue. Let's frickin' go, dog. All right. Problematic. We gotta do Darkroom. The game will be added in a later patch. You currently cannot play it. Oh, I see. I forgot how recent the game was made. This is a very dark, dark room. This is a very dark, dark room. This is a very dark, dark room. 'Cause I can barely see. Okay, we want to go north. We try for north first. Oh, I'm scared. These are both pricey. Middle or right, chat? This feels like betrayal. That's what I was saying. Oh, Rose, hi. Middle or right, chat? What are we feeling? Let's go gambling. Cha-ching. Right? Right. What the fuck is this? Is this the lab? Laboratory. Experimental house features. Heating and cooling curves. Wait. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Okay. This seems important. Cooler does not melt. I don't know if that's important. Seems like it could be. Is that number important? I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. Past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. I'm going to write this down just in case. I don't know if this number is important. It seems like a long sequence to be important, but it is a puzzle game. So, nothing for granted. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Ah, okay. We found the purpose. Ah, shit. Do I have to look up the periodic table of elements for this? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's not true. The laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics. You get an additional unique house feature. Each time you eat an apple, earn 3 gold. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then permanently add 1 gold. Each time you eat an apple, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance, I think. Beast Dog will be available. Okay. Still don't know the password. You would think the technicians would put the password somewhere in the lab. Oh! That's so funny. I was like, do I have to look up the periodic table of elements for this? All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Does this spell something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PU. Push. Four. 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. Is that going to be 3? THRE. Right? Where's 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. EU. Where's 7? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push 3 up. A. It can be like ND. 8. And then down for 1 over. After, maybe? AFTE. 10 is bottom corner, 11, 12. After 9, push 3 up. After 9. Okay. We need power from the boiler room. But that appears to be the 2 levers we need. Is there anything else in here? We're slowly piecing things together. Okay. There's a lot of space in here that feels like it should be for something that doesn't appear to be for something yet. Just scratched out in pencil? What's scratched out in pencil? I'm running low on steps. We go middle. We went right last time. Furnace? We're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. That seems bad. Red rooms aren't good. I don't have enough gold to shop. Take 20 and 21, 50% off. Wish I could sell gems. I'd gladly sell some gems for another key. Swan Song. Well, I'd seen the password. I just was silly. Log into network. Swan Song. Staff services, remote terminal access. All right, let's go one by one. Okay. I don't think anyone has access to the network this month except for you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, friend to faithful service. Request schedule change. Okay. Special orders. Place a special order. Approve the order. Compass seems useful. It's possible to connect to other terminals. Active terminals. Oh, I see. Okay. Shit. Okay. Wow, it's a set amount of gold granted at the beginning of each day. Oh. Interesting. Joining. Blessing. Persistent event that lasts for several days. A shrine. After an offering of gold has been made. Oh, so I should do... I think that's the wish thing. Checked item color. Violet for bedroom, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms. Got it. I don't need to write that down. That seems important. Dig directory, Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members and staff, the cabin has not been working, so the game is not currently accessible. It's scheduled to be added in a future patch. Got it. The directory contains detailed information on all the rooms that you've drafted. It can be accessed via R. Draw. East Wing, entry estate, exhaust, experiment, fully plain glossary terms, gold coins, grounds, hallway, house history, inventory. Rarity. Commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. How do I see that? Red room. Come at a dangerous cost. Okay. Special floor plan. Spread. When a spread occurs, observe at least while the room is currently active. Got it. Okay. There are several ways to increase the amount of stars. Okay. Got it. I think that's everything. Okay. I don't know that I make it. I have how many footprints left? 8? So I can make it to the passageway. I don't have another key. That room's locked if I'm not mistaken. So I think I have to just go to the passageway and try and unlock a room there. I don't have enough. I have a bunch of gems, but I don't have enough gold to spend it. Give me a room. Launder currency? Let's try that. Oh, I'm out of steps. You push up the very edge of Sesame now. The house might be a little bit different. Oh no. Okay, that seems bad. Rustic Villa. What are these titles? I don't know what that means. I'm learning so much. So I wonder why the house is different then. First things first. I don't have a coin to make a wish. We go get the bonus. Two special items is big. Metal detector. And a wrench? Oh, cool, I think. How do you see the rarity? Oh, you click on them. Cool. Greater chance of keys and coins is big. I wonder what the exhaustion mechanic thing does, though. So far, everything looks the same. We go corridor first. Storeroom's great, but we'll get to it later. I want to be able to move further up first. Observatory. I don't have a gem. Den. We're going to want to go left anyway, and Parlor gives us more. So we're going to do Parlor. Exhaustion's the same as calling it a day. Well, it said it might be different. I don't know if it meant just different, the same way different, or it seemed to be dramatically different. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. If this is false, this would also need to be false. Which means it's this one. But if this one's true, this one also needs to be true. Hold up. I don't know that this defines itself. If the gems are not in a box that's actually blue, then they are also not in a box with the word blue on it. No, wait. One has to be true. One is always, there's always at least one true one and always at least one false one. So the gems are not in a box that's actually blue. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it, which means it's in the black. Because if it is in a box that's actually blue, it can't be one that has the word blue on it. So it has to be black. That one was a mind bender. I didn't like that one as much. Good puzzle, though. All right. Well. We kind of have to go passageway here. Even though it spends the 2 gems we just got. We could do drawing room. But that doesn't lead north. I do passageway. We spend it. And pray this isn't locked. Nook. We take Nook for key. Well, the metal detector tells me if there's a key in the room. That's cool. That's problematic. hugely problematic. Please be good to me. Okay, okay. We take the rerolls. We take some coins. We take the coins. And the fruit. Okay. I'm surprised that the metal detector doesn't detect gems. Are gems not considered metals? We take closet here. Key is big. What's the other? Oh, the shovel. Shovel's actually pretty big, I think. Alright, we've got some stuff. Unfortunately, we now need to use the east, which is more likely to be locked. But while we're here, I think we just do storeroom here. Not much point in going on creating a corner, especially when we can get more stuff out of it. Same drawing, same drawing. Can I rotate the drawing? Negative, Ghost Rider. All right, worth a try. So now we pray. We have to go north. Not gonna lie, having the dining room this far up is kind of a bummer. Silver key. Why does the lavatory keep coming up? What does it do? Why is it important? I think we redraw one here. Let's try the math game. Alright, 9 is 9. 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 2 minus 4 is 3. Where is 3? 15 minus 10 times 3 is 15. 2 plus 1 times 5 is also 15. Oh, did I do that wrong? Did I do my math wrong? 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 2 minus 4 is 3. Yellow is minus. 15 minus 10. So 5 minus 1 times 2 is 8. I did the minus. Oh, key card. Okay. We take a key card. Anything else? Anything in the billiard room of note? Negative. We do drawing room here. We need the flexibility. We want to be able to make sure we guarantee going north. Greater chance of finding green rooms. I would like to do that. Let's do a redraw. chapel is worth here. We have enough change to spare. We do dark room. We just keep rolling north. Fuck! What's this though? Turnip. Red is bad. Oh, coin here. Half your movement? Oh, that hurts. Painful spaghetti. The painful spaghetti. But we're unlocking rooms. We're getting new rooms. We do library. A coin. Wait. Staircase. We've seen pictures of staircase. Is staircase important? What is this? Records. Till time, till days, longest day. Okay. Important? Perhaps? What is this? Oh. My first claim ticket. Nook is most drafted Nook den bedroom. Maybe one day. Lavatory, nursery, kitchen. That makes sense. The nursery, I feel like, is one that you have to get early for it to be valuable. And even then, it's a dead-end room. Which I don't know how worth that is. Dead-end rooms equal bad. Book request form. Books and periodicals were good as fulfilled and available the next time you draft the library. Let's do that. Drafting strategy seems important. Yeah. Please select one. Cool. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. That's all this stuff. Cool. I think that's all we can do here. We head north. And we pray. Very bad news. We have to keep moving. Otherwise, we're gonna get stuck. I mean, I could. We only have 2 bedrooms. It's not worth it. We just keep going. I lose room options, but screw it. Also, there's gotta be stuff in here, right? Hey, key card. Okay, that's big. We won't go there. Can't climb that. That's sad. 10. Still don't know what that 10's for, but I know it's for something. What about over here? What's this? Marigold wins literary honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture bird, Swimbird, and been chosen the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political association that one might make with the Sinclair family. She confided, my son was the one thing that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering, blind loyalty to the throne. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This will not be the first time the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for commercial conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold, the third prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week, was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local. This is the third major last year as anticipated by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to with grand treason. No traces discovered of Cinca Eris. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Gold, was last seen by a close friend getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date. Mrs. Jones never ride home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at the point, and we're seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Airs have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If the rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. That's a lot of info for currently unknown results. Locked. Damn. Locked. Damn. Okay, noted. There seems to always be. Is every room color? Which is these? Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around in your house. God damn, dude. This is a rough run. Today we all dread his family arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have interest in attending service may contact Mr. Babbage. If in following instructions left by the Baron himself, affectionately, all work is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must evacuate the premises by November 6th. I'm having a rough go this run. I'm gonna run out of energy. Ha! Well, that... Oh, wait. Earth? Paint? plane. Is this painting? Is this drawing? What does this mean? With, without. It looks like painting. It looks like a paintbrush. It doesn't look like a pencil. But why the earth? How important is this? I don't know. I need keys. Oh, I forgot I have a frickin' Do we gamble on it? We gamble on it. We should have gambled on it. I guess we discovered the lavatory. Can we do anything about this? Negative, Ghost Rider. We're out. We gotta call it a day. All right, everybody. We made it through 5 days. I'm kind of into this game. This game's cool. Are you guys enjoying it? I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Knick-Knack, again, thank you so much for gifting me this game. I'm actually really enjoying it. Scarlet Villa's no joke. Look at all that red. That's a lot of sadness. All right. All right, chat. Let me put the music back on. GG. I'm excited to play more of that, frankly. I think that's a really cool and unique game. When I blue screened, I never rejoined Discord. Oops. Oh well. Well, Peanut Gallery will be open next time we play this game. Honestly, I might just play this game on Thursday. This game's sick. I'm enjoying it a lot. All right, guys. We are going to raid off. Let me find somebody to... Honestly, let's do... Do we do another Blueprints player, or do we know somebody? Do we do somebody that we know? Let's do Lightbox Gnome. We haven't raided Lightbox Gnome in a hot minute. All right. We're going to raid Lightbox Gnome. Show him some love. He's playing Baldur's Gate. You know we love Baldur's Gate. You know we love D&D here. A couple quick thank yous before we go. Dilly D for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. Knick-Knack for the gifted and for the gifted game. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Your generosity knows no bounds, as well as for the resub. Very, very kind of you, sir. Joke Pool for the bits. Envy, thank you. I appreciate it. Rin for the resub as well. Welcome back to the table round. Guys, that's going to do it. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm really enjoying it. I hope, let me know what you guys thought, because I would like to continue this game. I think it's super cool. And I kind of want to do more puzzle games anyway. I think that they're a cool experience. All right. Like I said, show the raid some love. I'll see you guys on Thursday. We were going to do random encounter drawing today, but we went a little over, so I'll do it on Thursday. If you'd like to be a random encounter contestant, we have a form in the Discord. Fill it out. Check it out. We feature a guest from the community every month, and we interview them and get to know them and feature them on stream. So if that's something that you would like to do, check out the forum. It's in encounter entry in the Discord. Everyone is welcome. We do a drawing. We'll draw on Thursday. So have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night. Farewell. Bye-bye.